Evening, 716 Delta Mike here. Glacier Park International Airport, Kalispell, Montana. The Glacier Jet Center. Do a short flight this evening out of Glacier Park down to Polson, Montana. That should be the Kilo 8 Sierra 1 there in Polson. That'd be elevation 2,941 feet. And let's take a look at the weather here. Currently 35 minutes ago here in Glacier Park. Winds were calm, 10-mile visibility, clear skies. -4 on the temperature. Dew points -9, altimeter 3004. Let's jump in the cockpit here. Taking the Black Square King Air 350 tonight. That's the King Ranch livery, November 350 Kilo Romeo. It's a pretty nice livery, I might say so myself. This is the Black Square analog edition. This is the newest release as of today, March the 6th. It is the 1.3 version. And let's jump down here and verify the switches are all in the positions we want. We'll get the nav lights to the on position, so when we turn the battery on, we'll have lights. I think the only other thing I would like to do is set some fuel here. That's interesting. What's up with that? Alright, so let's try this again. That should, there we go. Left aux empty, right aux empty. Bring us up to about 60 on the left and right tanks. So it's 114 gallons each side. We'll set our payload to about 13,000 tonight. And we'll adjust our there we go. All right, weight and ballast is set. And we'll go ahead and get our props to the full forward position. Mixtures are in the cutoff. Our condition levers are in the cutoff. Throttles are the idle position. Go ahead and get our rudder boost and electric trim turned on. We'll set our pressurization right there. And not going very high. We're going to fly a VFR tonight. We'll set this at 1,000. We're not going to need much pressurization. And let's get some oxygen on as well before the flight begins here. All right, just so we don't forget that. And all right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get our battery on. External power and master avionics switch come on. Go ahead and reset our master caution there. Go up top here. We'll get our seatbelt signs turned on. And let's double check. All right, we do have battery power here. Left to right gen, nothing. External power, good. All right, here we go. Go back to the triple feed here. Don't need any emergency lights right this moment. Let's go ahead and get our navigation set up here. It's gonna be a short flight tonight down to 8 Sierra 1. That's Polson. Gonna take the
TOS system test OK.
I'll take the Scott 2 departure here out on runway 30. Oh, sorry, let's do runway 20 I meant. And that'll be the Scott transition. We'll load that departure. And let's go here to Polson. And we're gonna do the RNAV here. Approach. We'll do the RNAV for 36. And we'll set that to the Cably transition. We'll load that approach. And we're gonna go ahead and remove Polson from here. Go menu and preview. Alright, so we'll depart here out of Glacier Park, runway 20. Cross over the Kalispell VOR, go straight to the south there, over the lake. We'll hit Scott, and then we'll make a kind of a right downwind here. It's going to be extended. We'll pick up the Cably transition there for the RNAV, then Gordy, Dodsey, Besky, and then Migsy, and then down to the runway. Going to plan to fly this VFR. We'll go to 9,500, so we'll go ahead and set 9,000. We'll push that in to roll it up to 5. All right, there's 9,500 set. Let's clear this message. We're running the GTN XI by TDS Sims. All right. That's all looking good. All right, we got our avionics set. Everything's looking clear on the outside, left and right sides here. All right, so let's go ahead and kill the avionics master. We'll kill the external power and clear prop, and let's roll up on 2 here. Right side engine's coming to life. All right, and here we go. And we'll get some fuel coming in on 2. There's our ITT coming up. Stop there at about 900. There's the ITT rollback. So we're watching for about 50 here, and then at 50 we will go ahead and fill the right side starter. Bring on the right side inverter and right side gen on and right side gen reset. Bring on the avionics master here. All right. Let's go ahead and bring our right side condition lever up to high idle. We'll let that stabilize here for a minute. Love the sounds of this aircraft. This is the FT Sim sound pack. This looks like we are a balmy 24 degrees here in the cockpit right now, so it's a little chilly outside. All right, let's go ahead and bring on number 1. Number 1, left side starter coming alive. Here we go, clear prop. All right, there's rotation. And we got rotation here. All right, fuel lever conditioner to low idle. There's our ITT light off. 900. There's the ITT rollback. All right, we're watching for 50. All right, there's 50. Get the left side starter off, left side inverter on, and left side gen coming on, and left side gen reset. All right, we got a good start. Let's go ahead and bring the right side engine back to low idle on the condition levers. And let's go in here and get some bleed valves coming on here, left and right. Get our vent blower on, cabin master on, fuel furnace there, and aft blower and electric heat. And we'll turn this over to auto here. We'll start warming things up. Let's go ahead and give the stall warning a test. And let's do gear test. There we go. All right, beacon light should have already been on. We should have got that before we started, but we've got it now. So beacon light's going. Go ahead and turn the tail floodlight on as well. And let's see, what else do we need to do? We need to get some windshield anti-ice on. Get our fuel vents opened up. We'll get our PO heats left and right and our stall warning light, or stall warning on. All right. Going to be off the runway 20. Then the FCA. So we will tracking 202. Is that going to be right to? Yep, 202 off the runway. And then we'll start making our way over to FCA. All right. Altimeter was 3004, so let's go ahead and get that set. 3004 is set. And turn this to 202 on the course. Well, all right, heading bug set, altimeter is set. All right. Some instrument lights here. Lights on. All right. Seatbelt side is already in the on position. Left and right gen's got power. Alright. Let's double check over here. Let's make sure our left and right engines are reset. Reset all failures. Oxygen tanks are full and failures are set to off. So go ahead and set that to on. Alright, now we need auto ignition arm and auto feather. Get that as we make our way over to the runway. And let's go ahead and get our taxi lights on. Alright, and parking brakes released. Be B4 here. We'll make a right-hand turn on to Bravo. We'll cross 30 and make our way to the runway here. Looks like we're clear out this way.
Approaching runway 1230.
All right, let's get our strobe lights on before we cross the runway.
Entered runway 1230.
Strobe lights back off. Flap set for departure. Short right here. Alright, parking brake set. Let's go down here and get our auto feather to the arm position. Auto ignition left and right on. Landing lights come on. Precog light on. Strobe light on. We will not need our prop right at this moment. And we want to go over here. Left side fuel pump. Right side fuel pump to the on position. Alright, and double checking here. Looking good, and we do need to make sure that we are in altitude recording, and we are in November 350 Kilo Romeo. And enter. We're squawking 1200. Alright, 9,500 is set. Parking brake's coming off. At Glacier Park International, 350 Kilo Romeo will be lining up. Runway 20 be departing the area to the southeast. Glacier Park.
Approaching runway 20. Entered runway 20. 8,900 feet remaining.
Final looks clear out there. Runway's clear. Here. Let's bring her up slowly, get the props up on the governor. Alright, here we go. Takeoff power is coming in. Adding a little bit of right rudder. Careful not to over torque the engine. Pressure, and here we go. We are flying. Lots of great gears coming up. A little bit of up trim here. All right, flapper coming in. It's a pretty shot, isn't it? Autopilot on, and let's go ahead and go heading bug and indicated airspeed. We'll pitch for about 160. And let's go ahead and there's some left turn coming in here. 2090. FCA, so that's 128, of course. 128 is set. This should get us on about a 30-degree intercept here. There we go. Alright, let's get our prop sync on, and let's go ahead and bring our power back just a little bit here. Let's roll our throttles, our props back to about 1700 here for the climb. Bring our torque up to about 80% for the climb out here. We'll keep increasing just a little bit, keep her below 90. There we go. Climbing about 2,000 feet per minute. Intercept the course here. Starting to see that yellow line coming in. So that said, we will go back here and we will activate nav. It'll get us on the right turn here on course. 8,500. I just heard the warning for 1,000 to go. I'm going to level off at 9,500. There. Let's pull the power back here just a little bit. Wait for things to level off here. On the course. There we go. That's our heading bug lined up here as well. Alright, we are leveled off. And let's go ahead and let's bring our props back here to about 1,500. The cruise. About 75% there. We can go ahead and get our landing lights and taxi lights off to the on position. And that will get us ready here. Alright, that's cruise power set. indicating top of descent about 10 minutes. Get our altitudes here. So we got to be 8,500, 8,100, Besky 4,800. And let's do show plate. Let's go ahead and look at what this is going to look like. 8,100. We're going to intercept at Doddsy 6,400. For our final approach fix, we'll set that at 6,400. It's a beautiful airplane, it's fun to fly. Alright, there's the lake out in front of us. Starting to thaw a little bit out there as spring's approaching. Study on our VNAV here. Let's see what VNAV's got us set. So 8,500. Let's see. Target flight path angle. Descent 8 minutes 20 seconds, about 8.5 minutes. We'll hit our top of descent. It's currently making about 248 knots over the ground, indicated here on the bottom left. Tracking 164. And we are level here. We could also get these fuel pumps in the on position. This plane flies pretty quickly, so everything happens pretty quick in it. I'll take the RNAV approach here tonight. There's no ILS. We could do the visual. It's definitely clear. We'll go ahead and do the practice RNAV. Yep, cabin's warmed up nicely here. We made it up to 70 degrees here in the cabin. And we are looking at outside air temperature. Looks to be about 4 degrees outside. Already see the runway there right off the tip of our nose here. Right through there. But we're going to make our downwind. Out this way, we'll come back around and we'll cross over this area right here. And then make our way right into the runway. Alright, so about 6 minutes now to our top of descent. If we were doing visual, we could probably go ahead and descend, but we're going to go ahead and fly the RNAV approach and pick up the Cably transition. Up on Scott now. 4.5 miles to Scott. There you can see the runway there below us. See how we're going to approach over the water here. That's a pretty neat approach. We'll come right in this way, right over the water. Touch down right in here. So we're right on the edge of all the snow cover here. It's pretty neat. Inside. Got about 4 minutes to our top of descent here. Here comes the turn. Shot of the runway we're going to be coming in on. Got 6,400 set. That's going to be our final approach fix. We're going to cross Cadley for our initial approach fix at 8,500. Technically set that there. Top of descent's in about 2.5 minutes. Magic Barrow key here, get our altimeter adjusted, 3015. 2 minutes to our top of descent. Should get a vertical track pointing here at 1 minute. Minute 5.
Vertical track.
There's our vertical track. And we're going to need, looks like 370, 380 probably. So we'll shoot for about 500 feet per minute here. At our top of the center, we'll watch this number here. It'll tell us what we need to descend at, vertical speed required. We hit our top of descent to make our 8,500 at Cadley, which is just right ahead of us. We're only about 3.9 miles away. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and vertical speed and bring her down to about 700. Power back just a little bit. .650 vertical speed required, and we are 800 feet per minute here. This will adjust a little bit as we go. Let's go hit our next waypoint. We need to be 6,400 as we cross Doddsey. So we're about 220 knots right now. Need to increase our vertical speed now to about 1,300. Go ahead and start slowing ourselves down here a little bit. So we need 182 for gear extension. Final approach, our approach flaps at 202. So we need 200 knots before we can hit our approach flaps. So we'll go ahead and slow down a little bit here. Just sitting right on track. Speed's coming back nicely. Alright, coming up on 6,400. Got our glide slope indicated here. We're going to go ahead and hit the approach mode. Alright, there's 200. We're going to go approach flaps in. Alright, 180. We can go ahead and drop the gear. Gear's coming in. Like I have visual on the runway. It's a little bit of an offset approach with the runway right here, so we'll come right down and then we'll make a little bit of a left jog right down onto the runway here. Alright, we got to keep an eye on our speed. We want to approach a blue line here, so we're going to go ahead and go props to the full forward position. There's 140 knots. We'll add a little touch of power here. Keep her coming down toward our 120. Just a little bit of power out here. Alright, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on. Taxi lights are also on, strobes are on, auto feather armed. Good. Props are full forward. We're looking good on speed, just above blue line still. We haven't gone into full flaps yet. Beautiful approach here. Right, we're right at the blue line here, 4,900. Decision height's 200 feet. We're on blue line now. go ahead and get ourselves into full flaps. Flaps full. And a touch of power here. Let's keep ourselves up there around blue line. Autopilot's disconnected as my airplane. I'm going to go right over the water here for a beautiful approach, if I might say so myself. Approach is still looking good. Crossing right over the top of these trees.
Five hundred.
Nice and stable. 500 continue. Go. Nice, beautiful landing. All right, let's go reverse thrust. Yep, and we can do it there, and we can try to taxi ourselves back here while we're back taxi here. That was a nice landing. A beautiful approach. I forgot to set the instant replay where we can watch that back. Take that. Welcome to Polson, Montana. All right. That was a great flight. Uneventful. Get our VIPs over here and let them out. Circle around here. That was the RNAV approach for runway 36 into Polson. What a super cool view coming in over the water like that. Alright, let's go ahead and get our parking brake set. Make sure we're down to idle here. And let's jump in here. We can go ahead and kill our avionics master, left and right auto ignition arm. Get our auto feather, and our inverters can also come off. Landing lights, taxi lights can also come off. Recogs off, and our strobe and tail go off. Windshield heats are also off. Fuel vents off, pitot heats off, and stall warning off. Go over here on the other side. We can get our app blower, electric heats all to the off position. Our vent blower, cabin master, and furnace heat all to off. And we'll set this to off as well. And we'll come back here and get our rudder boost and electric trim in the off position. And with that, we'll go ahead and bring the props down to feather. And we will bring the condition levers back and let her shut down here. And that means we can go up top and we can get seatbelt lights off, and we get our lights off here. And we can build the power. And that is going to do it for our flight this evening. Really love the sound of the FTCM sound pack. We appreciate you joining us in here for our flight from Glacier Park down here to Polson, Montana. The King Air by Black Square the analog edition. Great airplane, highly recommend it. Pick it up, give it a flight. It's a fun one to learn. And yeah, until next time, we'll see you. 716 Delta Mike. We're out.